Hello again, everybody. This is emmavoid, back with another episode of my Let's Play of Tangle Tower. Last we left off, we had finished getting all of our statements from everybody. I've been doing some research on things, found the other half of that puzzle, and I've got that saved, so we can go take care of that right now and get access to the last places we haven't been yet. So, oops, wrong button. Let's go do that. There we go.
It made a noise.
I guess that was right. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
I'm sure it will be. Let's check that out in a minute. First... Ah, so this is Freya's room. Of course, it was one of the last places I look. Huh.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Oh. Photo of a painting. Piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Interesting.
It's a fish, I think?
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark. Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's
Aw,
had a rough couple of days.
I bet.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
Probably not.
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either.
Lots of pipes.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight?
Probably plastic.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty. Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
Yeah, interesting.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Drawing of Poppy and Fitz in the garden. Fitz holding red rose. Drawing of Fifi and a drawing of Hawkshaw.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
Dork.
It's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
And just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Did Freya paint those animals on her ceiling?
They're kind of simplistic.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger.
Could see that.
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
That might be important.
Do you think this was...
I don't know.
No windows either. Brushes, pencils...
They're clean, but they look pretty well used.
Do you think this was always...
I don't
No
know.
windows either. It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
I take it there's none in there now, though.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe.
I don't know.
They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Interesting. Swap the brushes in the correct order. Arrange the paper to find a clue.
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps? It looks like a ripped-up jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah. Give me more clues, though.
That was incorrect.
Each brush has various characteristics. Height, bristle
Right.
shape, paint color, handle color. The information we need is on the paper. Once it's been
Alright, now I just need to fiddle with it some more, I bet. There we go. Alright. So... I think this is saying that the first one is short with an orange handle. Second one is longer, has green. Could be either of these. The next one has a pink handle and that shape of bristle. This one's blue. This one has that shape. And this one's tall. Is that maybe it?
There we go.
Yay!
perfect. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Aha! Oh! It was all three of them! Photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, the other with green hair. Green hair? Huh. Large piece missing, seems to have been ripped off. Huh.
There's something about that pink cassette tape.
Yeah.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea. First, though... Hello.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Like one does.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Interesting. Weathered statue of a strange creature holding a lute, a pair of earmuffs placed on the head of the statue. Huh. Real quick. Yeah, I don't know.
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
Dork.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Feathers mostly found resting on the tongue of a large stone frog, none from the inkdip bird.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, good. A bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Interesting.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof.
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
That'd be great.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Well, either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
Yeah, not bad.
Stone pillars. Or what's left of them.
Alright. Interesting. Alright. We've been everywhere! So next... Real quick. Found some sheet music.
Yeah, it's mine.
Play.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's mine.
What's so special
What's
about it?
so special about it?
I got it from my teacher. It's the first piece I ever learned.
How long have you been playing?
Since the day I turned 6.
Who was your
Family
teacher?
tradition. I was really excited to start learning. As soon as I got out of my first lesson, I told Freya and Fifi all about it. When I arrived at my second lesson the next day, Freya was there too. She hadn't asked permission, just showed up. For 2 whole years, the teacher taught us both.
Was
Aw.
Freya any good?
No.
She would have been even better than me
Aw.
if she'd stuck with it. But one day, she just stopped coming to lessons.
Why?
That's just it. There was no reason. That's when I realized things were different for her.
Interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Weird. Considering we found it hidden in your room.
Well, my room is full of junk. There's probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
Oh, poor Floppy.
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes. Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
Found them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones. Like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly.
No, that's important. Those were worn by the killer.
I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet.
This is a photo of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Right. Well,
There's something about that diary we found in Fifi's room. Something suspicious.
suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. First off,
I
Suspicion.
need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Oh.
Not my color.
Oh. You used to like
you
these
used
colors.
to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
Yeah, I've got that.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Pink cassette tape. Found at the crime scene. Matches. Oh, no. Yeah. Pink cassette player. Wait. Yeah, used by Poppy in the old photo. Yeah, sorry, brain went kind of blank for a moment there.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Proving time! Ah. Yeah. Yep.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Good. Yeah. She doesn't want to look like that
Poppy
anymore.
doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
I know. I've got that part figured out. And anywho. Yeah, you. First off,
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. I mean, you don't need to.
No, no, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
uh-huh.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Penny, you're 27. Leave the kid alone. Oh, I found so much stuff since then. Okay,
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one, well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one.
ah,
The very last.
Oh.
uh-huh.
Ooh, a secret diary.
That's our guess too.
Excellent.
She's a little too happy about that.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad. Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her.
Penny, you're a jerk.
I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Liar.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew. Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes. Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
Right.
Lovely. There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Alright, suspicion
So-
time.
Yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from roses.
They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses. And who they belong to.
Got that.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at. But it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Interesting. How and why did Penny decide to access the rooftop garden? So... one of Penny's birds was used to spy on Fifi and Fitz. Or, no, not Fifi and Fitz, Poppy and Fitz. And steal evidence? Maybe?
One of Penny's birds
Yes.
was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never
Uh-huh.
suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
Oh, we got that.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Alright. Looks like it's pretty easy. This yellow feather matches Penny's yellow bird. Is left behind when it visited the garden.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days.
He's
Being with Poppy
always quiet.
seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Uh-huh. Well then. Hey, Fifi. Let's see. Tell us about Poppy.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, oh. Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
That's amazing. I love it.
Freya drew these,
Yeah, I think so. There's a note on the back.
but she never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift for your mother, like a private thing between Freya and Flora.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be? An item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
Is that
Nervous
in the
laughter.
photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
Kinda looks like, Hawkshaw, honestly. Seen from behind.
There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz. This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So,
Aw.
why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues. What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Yeah. I like how grumpy she got over the earmuffs. Alright, suspicion time.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10 and...
So, there are secrets written in here?
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It might be someone else's diary.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
I'm not sure. Oh, right. Duh. There it is.
Let's take a closer look at this.
This blue book is the same as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Why would you? Let's see. Freya didn't want anyone to see personal secrets. No. Fifi didn't want anyone to see her personal secrets that were in Freya's diary. Maybe?
Fifi didn't
Yeah.
want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Interesting.
Alright, Fifi unlocked the diary.
Finally. What's in there?
What do we got? It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soul Bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now, need 2 more. I found my way into the middle, surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5, eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. Interesting. What was back? Soul Bearer. Have 2, need 2 more. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. The harp must be referring to the statue. Interesting.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
Yeah. Definitely a good time to take a look. Oh. That wasn't here before.
This wasn't here before.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
Huh. A wooden toy of some kind, a layer of dark ink lays beneath a sheet of glass. This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck, you two. Freya. Ooh. 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 Freya might not be dead.
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well?
It's a perfect match.
Well, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Interesting. Unfinished business. Well, at the very least, I've got an idea of one of the things it might need.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare
Is it
away-
working?
No. I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Yeah, it says it can't be solved yet, but I'm gonna take a look anyway. Ah. Bell. Mouth singing. Bird song. Piano.
Let's come back later.
Alright. Simple enough. Bell. Doorbell.
Sure. It's literally 8 notes.
Play it
I
again,
have it
Poppy.
memorized.
And that... Okay, there we go. Interesting.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds. Check out that butterfly.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental. They're bird cages, but the birds are coming and...
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side. Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Aha. Gotcha. But who sings? No, that was the singing. That was the humming. So the bird song. I mean, let's check just in case. Flora doesn't tend to talk about anything, but...
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
Do you recognize any of these feathers?
Hey again. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Some more questions.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. The people think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good. Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's been a while since we've been here. Got a lot to share with him.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah,
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Was it now? Interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3.
Dorks.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said me 2.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not. A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to. Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
Yes, they are.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've
Anymore?
tried in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Interesting.
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note on the back, too.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized. What's with the broken glass?
Good
Poppy's
question.
piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Any idea who this is?
No
No.
idea.
No idea.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you? In the rooftop garden, I think? With Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done? It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Ah, these dorks.
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs.
So they
went
are
missing
his.
about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
About a week ago.
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
Amazing.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, it could have been a long time. We don't...
Why not?
Oops.
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
We
found these up
catch
in
that.
the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, it could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
Alright.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower.
Mhm.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Suspicious. Alright,
So-
suspicion time.
Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Yeah, he was definitely holding something else.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
Yeah, it was a trowel.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
The only thing that can destroy. Nice. No, is used to look after the flower in Penny's room.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
You
Liar.
need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
I mean, I mean, the flower itself, right? The soil?
We need a clue that's got some connection.
Okay. Oh, right.
Let's take a closer look at these.
I brought for lunch. Nice. Alright, the pot in the soil in Flora's room matches the pot in the soil in the greenhouse.
The pot and soil in Flora's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Almost. Maybe just...
Oh, I accidentally said Flora's room. That was silly. Penny's room.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's
Aw.
some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again, when she's not there. Water the flower, change the soil, just trying to keep it alive.
Aww. Aww. Okay, that's kind of really sweet, actually. I gotta say. Aha! Gotcha. Alright.
That's all 4 melodies, I think.
So, what do we do with them?
Should
The
we
harp.
go back to the gardens again?
Of course.
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be...
Alright. Yeah, that's definitely the one. And that one. And...
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Aha!
Where do you think it goes?
Down.
Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Underneath. Oh, this is exciting. Laboratory. What? Interesting.
Bugs. Big ones.
Looks like they're made of metal. A candle, perched on a barrel.
Very medieval.
I was thinking pirates.
Medieval pirates.
Dorks.
This place would never pass a fire safety inspection.
Oh, no kidding.
What's in there?
Bugs. Of course.
It's a little diagram of a beetle, with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
Now, there's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
Interesting.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study. It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold. A cracked glass tank with 9 little rooms. Each one has 1 or 2 insects inside. I can't tell if they're still alive.
I like that you called them rooms.
Agreed.
And drawn entomology charts.
Thirsty?
It's so dark. I can barely tell what I'm looking at. Rows of plants, growing in wide wooden boxes.
What color is the soil?
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell. A glass tank? It's full of plants.
There's a layer of condensation on the inside. Is that a lab coat?
Warning, hand wash only. Size, small.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Weird looking safe.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
Interesting. Diagonally slide latches until they're in the correct position. be about, right?
That's the one.
Yay!
Hey, not bad.
What do we got?
Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
Hmm. Ooh. A folder containing research notes and diagrams. Our unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as yet unidentified chemicals, continually present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake. This causes a variety of mutations. Smaller creatures such as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. Chemicals may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected. Interesting. And that's 1, 2, 3, and...
Whose research is this?
This goes with the rest of the research. Real quick.
It's a hatch.
But we're already in the basement.
Depends on your perspective.
Let's not go down just yet. We still haven't explored this room properly.
Yeah, alright. So, secret laboratory.
This is some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
We've already got that, though. Ta-da!
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely
Apparently.
seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who is he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Well, let's see. Why is there so much research on this beetle and why is it hidden? Oh. Pointer has possibly been trying to breed a golden beetle in the laboratory.
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
Might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure, but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
Yes. We must go deeper. Lowest level. Oh, this is neat. This is spoopy, but this is neat. What we got?
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks, and a green hat draped on top for good measure. Gives off kind of a dungeon vibe.
What do people actually use chains for?
Nothing good.
Basements don't normally have windows?
We're at the bottom of the lake. It must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth,
Because this place is an egg.
no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Egg.
Where are we?
We're in a giant egg. But, okay, give me a
Do
minute.
these puddles worry you?
Why?
That's lake water, but it's indoors.
I see your point.
Yeah, a little concerning.
We're too late.
Ah, there's the murder weapon.
This photograph has been stabbed.
Why?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Yep, that's the one. Sleek but sturdy metal rod, stabbed into a photograph. Rod has a curved and pointed tip like an arrow or the hand of a clock. Small loop at the back with a short length of red rope. Perfectly clean and polished. So, it's looking like Pointer might have done the killing. Possibly to get back at... It's been framed, slightly damp. Photograph shows a young girl, large man sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. A metal object was stabbed into the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. Huh.
Do you know who it is in the photo?
A single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Mistids of the Sea and Sky. A children's picture book, looks very old. The ink dip, elegant bird with red and white plumage. The silver snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. Ah, the soul bearer. A crab with 3 differently sized claws. And the amphobe, a frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. Oh, this is interesting. The soul bearer. Soul bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Oh. Misted Mansion, North Side cross section. Rand Hall, library, storage, bedroom, music room, aviary, rooftop garden, and a study. There's a study we haven't been to. Interesting.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already?
Apparently it used to be called Misted Mansion.
The rooftop garden. Well, that name makes a little more sense in this context. Storage.
It's Freya's room. The library.
A bedroom.
That's Fifi's room, isn't it? The grand hall.
What's that thing in the middle?
I think it's that big glass tube. A bedroom.
Penny's room, I think. Music room. It's the aviary.
It's the room above us. The one we were just in.
The laboratory?
Yeah.
That's the room we're in now. It must be. It's not labeled as anything on these plans, though.
I think it already existed when this was made.
Interesting.
So, the whole house is built on top of some kind of platform.
Apparently.
And that's the lake, right? I think that horizontal line might be the water level.
It used to be a lot lower down than it is now.
Study. Wait,
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
how did we miss it?
This seems pretty significant.
Oh, very much so.
Agreed.
Roll of parchment on which the plans for a grand mansion have been drawn. Horizontal line marks where the lake was before. Second marks where it is now. Mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage, and there's a room labeled study in the center. Well then.
Old cardboard boxes.
How exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp and empty. It's an empty bookcase.
Something tells me it's been empty for a long time.
A bunch of picture frames, but it's too dark to see the pictures.
It's not too dark. The frames are all empty.
That's weird. Right. Well.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Reminds you of this guy.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, makes sense when you know who he is.
Must be Flora's dad.
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall. I want to find that last room.
Yeah. Next time. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to come back next time and we'll explore that mysterious secret room. And before that, I'll probably also bug everybody about any clues we haven't bugged them about yet. But yeah, no. Metal rod. That's the murder weapon. You can see had this red rope attached to it. Matches the red rope on the real thingy. I'm guessing Pointer dropped the rod to kill Freya. Now the only question is, what on earth did he use to knock Freya and Flora out? Right.
This room looks old.
Oh,
like,
whoops.
old.
It makes the rest of the house seem relatively modern.
Okay. Anyway, I was getting distracted. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, or no, on Tangle Tower. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. I always appreciate it. And if you leave a comment too, that's super helpful because it's the whole, engagement dance that YouTube always wants you to do for the algorithm. And you can check in the doobly-doo for links to places where you can throw money my way, like my Discord, like my PayPal and my Patreon. And you'll also find a link to places to hang out with me, like my Discord server and my Twitter. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody!